Getting started always is going to be the hardest part. You kind of go into this idea of how you want everything to be, and it's a great vision for yourself. You make all these changes, you want to make your life so much better, and at times that can be a little bit overwhelming because you realize where you are now and where you want to be. And it seems like there's a pretty big gap. And so there's a decent amount of stuff that has to happen between where you're starting and ultimately where you want to be. And the mistake that most people make is thinking it all has to happen right now. It all has to be perfect. The plans to be coming together perfectly. But the thing is that in order to create the confidence, to create the momentum, in order to create the inspiration to move forward, it's a process of taking a very small step forward in the right direction. And you want this step to be something that's very actionable, something you've got high confidence in doing, something you feel very committed to doing. And that way you start building that momentum. And on top of that, you create more momentum and you keep going and going and going. And that's why when I work with my clients, it's not a matter of just creating this grandiose plan. Now I want them to dream big, but I really want them to start off small and take that first step. Because all you need is that first step. All you need is that little bit of shift of being stuck from where you are right now to moving the direction of where you want to be. And all of a sudden, your perspective starts to change. And it's like, okay, I can do this. And you become more confident, you create the inspiration, you start to feel more empowered. And then what seemed to be such a big hurdle before, all of a sudden has shrunken down greatly in size, and you simply just have to step over it. And so the process of becoming more confident, losing weight, and becoming more the person that you want to be is a result of taking small steps in the right direction. Build that momentum, build that confidence, build that inspiration, and all of a sudden things in your life are going to start to come together. It's going to be a culmination of a lot of different changes you're going to make. But don't do it all at once, because trying to do everything at once is going to be overwhelming. It can be very tiring, and it can be a lot of burden on you. And so my recommendation is just to pick one thing that you can do to start changing your life in the direction that you want it to be, and actually start acting on that. And once you pick up speed, everything's going to fall back into place as the way you want it to. And it's not going to say there aren't going to be any hurdles, there aren't going to be any ups and downs, there aren't going to be missteps or actually going backwards. That's all part of the process. But knowing that you're leaning into the resistance and knowing that you are exactly where you need to be at all times should provide you with a little bit of comfort and a little bit of perspective going forward. So that's it. Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. If you want to get to the top of the stairs, you have to start by taking the first one first. So this is a beautiful Saturday morning here overlooking Lake Michigan. I think there's quite a bit of glare there, but as you can see, absolutely perfect. All right, guys, take care.